I was in the banking industry, and I ended up joining a firm that was involved with car dealerships. And I did that for a number of years, and I decided that I had accomplished all my personal goals in the financial industry. And I really wanted to go in the automotive retailing industry. And so I looked at some opportunities, and through a family friend, found a small Subaru dealership in Branford, Connecticut, that was available, and put every nickel I had together and bought it. They believed in me, and without them, and the head of Subaru of New England was named Ernie Bach, and without Mr. Bach's confidence, I wouldn't have been a Subaru retailer. And he looked at me and he said, I have confidence in you, don't mess it up. You know, Subaru as a brand speaks to me. It's very interesting if you go back to Subaru and where they came from and how they were brought about. But Tom Dahl, who's president of the company and has been in a senior level capacity for a long time, and the Japanese counterparts truly believe that in order to be successful, you need to remember all the pillars of why we're here. And Tom used to call it many years ago the human footprint. What type of footprint do you want to leave? When you leave this earth, how do you want it to be remembered? And that's really unusual for a car company, especially that you hear so many of them that are all about the deal and this and that. Right. And to talk about what you can do to actually leave behind something that's better than what you found it. I think it resonates with the people interested in Subaru models, and it resonated with me. The cars are built around the culture. The thought behind the vehicles are very much for the culture. The way the customer is interacted with and the like is all about that culture. You really know how different this car company is when they encouraged, and there's three of us that are really fortunate to be on this board with Subaru and interact with the Japanese folks that are behind the scenes over in Tokyo and Gunma in development of the cars. And they bring us over there for discussion and feedback and commentary because we hear it from our customers and they want us to be able to relay it to them as opposed to what would make successful vehicles. They don't want to continue to make a feature in a vehicle if it annoyed a customer. They want, and that feedback they get from us is important. Innovation is very important, and that development is extremely important, down to a new global platform, and they came out with that for 2017, and the Impreza was the first car to move over to that global platform. And rather than certain cars being on certain chassis and driving different, they now have one platform that's expandable that can fit the entire line on one platform. And structural rigidity has been improved by more than 40%. Ride quality's improved, handling's improved. I mean, so they already took a award-winning formula and made it that much better. And so all the cars are migrating over to that new global platform. So everything from the Ascent on the top level to the Impreza as the smallest will all be on that global platform. The eyesight system, which is the advanced collision warning system. Not all that long ago, the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety did a study of advanced collision warning systems that are showing up in various cars. And the test was agnostic to price. So you had everything in there from Mercedes-Benz all the way down. And Subaru was the only system that truly worked as designed out of all these various companies. We've seen it on a retailer level that the amount of collisions our customers in have been dropped dramatically since the introduction of eyesight. Yeah, Subaru truly is, year after year, at the top of the charts in all safety measures. Advanced collision systems like eyesight and blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alert are all additional safety items that are preventing customers from getting into accidents in the first place. But I like saying that airbags save lives and Subarus save airbags. Our owners are, generally speaking, they're active lifestyle people, but that's not all of it. There's all sorts of different people that are attracted to Subaru, and I think the big attraction to them is not only the performance and the safety of all-wheel drive, but the security and the value of the car. It's funny because we have customers that shop competitive brands, and when they look at what it takes to option out a competitive vehicle compared to what a Subaru comes with standard equipment, the price of the competitive vehicle is just so much more. For over 80 months, Subaru's had record sales, and it's in the industry, it's unmatched by anyone for more than 80 months of continuous record sales. And I think that speaks to the customers, because if you go back 80 months ago, that's during cash for clunkers, that's during areas of the tsunami in Japan, and inventory is very tight. It's various economic changes. 80 months is a long time. People don't usually keep their cars for 80 months. I think that absolutely speaks to volumes about not only the product, the value of the car, and the culture that Subaru's established. The car buying process can be a horrible, difficult process, and people dread it. Largely very commonplace in the industry is that sales consultants are paid based on the profitability of the car in which the customer buys. It's not a very transparent process, and truly it can be divergent as to a customer's goals and the goals of that particular sales consultant, which leads to a not so satisfying sales experience. And so we have non-commissioned new car salespeople. And so they're paid salary. They're here for the customer's benefit. All of our prices are posted on the internet on every single car that we have in all of our lots. And so there isn't any back and forth, or there isn't any feeling that someone else is paying less than you're paying for the car, because it's like Amazon, all the prices are posted. And so when that sales consultant's salary, they can sit with the customer and really understand what does the customer want and help select the best vehicle for that customer, as opposed to the one that might pay him more. We're really excited about our new facility in Brantford, and our customers have been very patient as we've grown faster than our current facility has been able to handle. We've worked for more than 4 years in the design and obviously with the town in order to build a real state-of-the-art facility to make it a great experience for our customers and a great experience for our employees. Floors in our service drive are heated so that in the middle of the winter, you pull in, it's a warm environment, so you're getting in and out of your car. You're not dreading parking your car outside and running in for service, during the frigid weather or during a rainstorm or whatever else it might be. Our waiting area will be very open and allow for quiet spaces for those customers that want to do work or read. No one willingly wants to go to a car dealership regularly, so if you can make it a great experience, they won't feel so bad about it. We did think about the community with this facility, and we'll have meeting rooms and space available for community organizations that need that space. Giving back to the community and philanthropy is a part of the Subaru culture. It's part of our company's culture as well. We've believed on a local level that if you give back to the community will give back to you. In our Brantford store, we've had a long time in relationship with an incredible organization called Camp Rising Sun. And Camp Rising Sun is a children's camp for kids with cancer. And the need came to me as we had an employee whose daughter went to Camp Rising Sun. And they've been our hometown charity for the last more than 4 years. Our contributions on average allow 40 plus kids a year to go to camp. And in our Watertown store, we've become close with the Boys and Girls Club of Waterbury. We are working on development plans for a brand new building in Watertown. We bought the store a little over 6 years ago, and we've done a great job, and our team there has really done a great job. And our customers have been very patient with us as our facility is a little older. But when we bought it, we knew we wanted to build the right place and a new facility for it. And it's just taken that long to find the right real estate and the right setup for it so we can have a state-of-the-art facility in Watertown as well.